Don't start with a day old if you are starting chicken farming from scratch with no experience. If you do, you run out of patience, discourage, and eventually stop, blaming it on your destiny. I'm going to give you reasons, and the third is the main reason why a lot of people regret going into farming. This is KOFI Farms. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment for more videos on starting poultry farming from scratch. At the end of this video, I will also share my ideal medication and vaccination timetable for poultry farming that I've gathered through a lot of research and consultation from people that are already into the business and are into poultry farming in a large scale. So stay tuned. This is how my layers look like after 1 month of bringing them in. They look very beautiful and healthy. Yes, I did this because when starting a chicken layers project, the first question you should ask yourself is whether you are prepared, to bring in day old, or you would want to start with, the layers that have 8 weeks or 9 weeks. So I went in for the 8 weeks, and it's been 1 month I've been with them, and they are doing amazing. Now, I am going to give you reasons why you should opt for the 8 and 9 weeks, and not for the day old. The cost involved. Day old chicks are usually less expensive compared to the 8 weeks and the 9 weeks, but you would also need to factor in the cost of equipment and supplies for raising the chicks, such as the brooders, the feeders, and the waterers. Yes, so there's a lot for you to really do when it comes to day old. Now we also have the time commitment. Raising day old chicks requires a significant time commitment, as they will need to be cared for and monitored closely until they reach the point of lay. So it really requires a lot of time. If you are that busy type, definitely, and of course starting poultry farming, definitely this is not for you. Health-wise, they are very vulnerable to diseases and parasites, and they would require more frequent deworming and vaccination than the 8 weeks and the 9 weeks. Yes, so there's a lot for you to do when it comes to day-old chicks. Now, even when you talk of egg production, yes, the 8 and the 9 weeks will start laying eggs much sooner, than the old chicks. And this is the third reason. And this is the reason why a lot of people really give up and regret, venturing into poultry farming. The truth of the matter is, most of us want to start poultry farming because we saw others selling crates of eggs, because we were told it's lucrative. Yes, we got motivated and started saving to start our own. So it is other farmers' results that made us want to start. Now, if I take off the result factor, none of us would want to start poultry farming. Yes, this means that in your first 4, 5, 6 months of starting your own, you should see your best laying eggs. Yes, and this will make you want to do more. Yes, this is why you can't go for a bird or a day old that would need about 8, 9, 10 months to start laying. There's a lot of work involved. At the initial stage, frequent medication, vaccination, a visit of the veterinary officer, a lot. You wouldn't want to go through all these without any experience with chicken farming, would you? Let me know in the comment section if you would. Now, because you lack experience, there is a high tendency of registering mortality. Yes, you can lose more than half, especially when you work. You have limited time to keep eye on them. And of course, you have little capital, then don't ever dare. Go for the 8 to 9 weeks best, that have already gone through the proper medications and vaccinations, and give 4 months or 5 months and see the miracle. So I would say that don't start with a day old if you don't have experience, and if you are starting. Don't. Try motivate yourself by starting with the 8 to 9. When you start getting the result, you become happy. You'll be motivated to do more and grow. Yes. In my case, because I went in for the 8 weeks chicks, I escaped a lot of expenses that I would have incurred, if I had started with a day old chick. Yes, the vaccinations and a couple of medications were already given. So I just had to buy few medications, that will really last for sometimes a month, 2 months. It's not that expensive as well. So I had to do this because I didn't really have enough initial capital. I don't have time, and of course it's my first time going into chicken farming. So I had to be happy, I had to be motivated, so that I'll be able to do more. Imagine starting your chicken farming and the next day you realize half of your chicks are gone just because you lack experience, just because you went in for the day old. Of course, you'll be unmotivated. Okay, you'll not be happy, and probably you would want to stop, because where is the money? Today it's difficult to really get money to start something. So when you get something small, you want to start the right way. And because we have the internet, we have to research a lot. So yes, but if you have the capital, if you have the initial capital, you have time, of course, you can go for the day old, because they are less expensive. Yes. So my advice for the beginners who don't have time, who don't have experience, less capital, please go in for the 8 to 9 weeks, and you will see the results in no time. This will make you grow more. Okay. My ideal vaccination program for layers from 7 to 8 weeks going. Disclaimer: I am not a veterinary officer. I got this from research and consultation. You must also confirm, you must verify from people that are already in the business, and if possible, a veterinary officer. If you like this idea, please subscribe to KOFI Farms, like, share, and of course comment, okay, for more videos about starting poultry farm from scratch. Until we meet again, bye.